Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well wherever you happen to be in the world right now. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience, and any comments or questions that you may have, please feel free to leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to be talking about drip today. Funnily enough, I wasn't until I saw a video by Drip Coach this morning where he was saying that he refuses to stop calling out the obvious issues he sees with the project, and he's not going to be silenced despite what people may say to him and the hate that comes his way. I'm of a similar mindset. I'm going to continue to point out the obvious flaws in this project, and his video reminded me of something which I'll get into in a little bit, something called the bystander effect, which you learn about when you do first aid training. I'll get into that in a little bit, but first of all I'll go through the cryptocurrency market because I always like to do that just to get myself into the videos. So the cryptocurrency market is down 0.3% today. We've got a market cap of $1.18 trillion, so we're still holding that $1 trillion level, which is fairly decent to be honest with you. 24-hour trading volume is $25 billion. Bitcoin dominance is still just below 50%, currently trading at $30,200. Ethereum's still not broken the 2k barrier, but it's just a matter of time. Everything's had a slight pullback over the weekend, but that's fairly normal. I keep saying about Cardano at that price, I believe is an absolute steal. Solana has pushed up over $20, so that's looking quite good for Solana holders. I don't want to go over everything I'm invested in, but let's look at the biggest rises for the next 24 of the last 24 hours rather. Compound's up 12%, and there's not much. It's a fairly flat day, really. We're down 0.3%. So let's see how drip is shaping up against that. And it's always slightly awkward when I come to drip because you're getting 1% a day, but it's down 4% again today. So things never really look that pretty. It's almost, I don't really know what to say anymore. Comment wise, drip, I get satisfaction watching this project dry. The Telegram community is a delusional cult that can't take constructive criticism. I don't enjoy watching it die. I don't want to see people lose money, but I agree with the Telegram community. I got kicked out of there a while ago just for asking a simple question. So I don't even know what goes on in there. I'm bearish on drip. It's sad but true. Yeah, anyone with half a brain cell should be bearish on drip. Drip 2 weeks drained 125k in liquidity or 60k a week. It's about 10k to 14k a day. I can't go through all these comments, but things obviously aren't very bullish within the, well, definitely on CoinMarketCap. There's an echo chamber on Telegram and on YouTube whereby people can't see that there's an issue with the project. Looking at the chart just to see, some people say that charts don't matter. Well, that's what Drunktopian says, but I don't really give a shit what he says, to be honest with you. We continue to make lower lows every single day. I've been saying for some time that I predict a 15-cent drip. And people have been saying, oh, how much would you like to bet with me regarding that? And I said, well, I'm not going to bet with you. I'm making a prediction. I could be wrong, but at the moment it looks like I'm more likely to be right than wrong, because the utility has not been rolled out despite the continued promises, and people are starting to lose faith in this project. So yeah, lower lows, lower highs, negative momentum, price below the 50 and 100 daily moving average, and histogram down. Moving MACD and signal line both down. That's not a pretty chart. We'll go to my drip account just so you can see what I've got. I have continually compounded. So let me just break this down for you, like in simple terms. I'm supposed to be earning 1% a day on drip with the drip account. The other week my account was worth $3,500. I've compounded every day. It's now worth $2,400. So it's true, I might be getting 1% a day in drip, but as the drip value continues to decrease, I'm losing dollar value. The actual real world value of the drip is going down despite the accumulation of the tokens. Even here it says they're not down 9% this month, 6% in the last 7 days, and 0% in the last 24 hours. It's saying 18 cents here, so it's starting to correlate with the actual real chart. It's saying 19 cents on the chart. So what did I want to say? So we'll start off with the bystander effect. I'm going to link the video down below. It's well worth watching and you might grasp what I'm getting at. The bystander effect is something whereby we're taught this in first aid, whereby you could be there could be like someone collapsed in New York or London, just laying in the street, obviously unwell or in some sort of pain or could have been robbed. 99% of people will just walk past them. They won't want to get involved. They'll just go along as if nothing's happened, even though they see it. It's called diffusion of responsibilities, or bystander apathy, basically. And there have been studies, and someone could lay down for about 20 minutes, and until one person is prepared to stop and ask that person if they're okay and start helping them, no one else will get involved. But when that first person does, then it's another person gets involved and another person gets involved. So it might seem a bit weird to be talking about that, but I liken that to the same situation with Drip. If people don't start speaking up and keep saying how bullish they are on the project, just keep repeating the same contemptible verbiage, just the same absolute verbal diarrhea that I hear time and time again from the likes of Drunktopian and Kenneth, and people keep asking me to cover Stunner Breezy, but I don't really know much about the guy. I watched about 10 seconds of one of his videos and I could feel myself losing brain cells. I think I got as far as, "Hey boy, what's up man, it's your boy Stunner Breezy." I was like, I couldn't be dealing with it. So these people all repeat the same things. Drip's bullish, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, but nothing is happening. So until people do stop promoting this bullshit and start speaking up and saying, look, there's a fucking issue with this, like Drip coaches, like I am, the more people that say there is an issue, then perhaps this developer might actually start to do something to save the project. Because at the moment it's doing nothing. Drip Drop Draw's not out, is it? How long ago was that promised? Scratchies, no sign of that. That was promised over a year ago, but there's no sign of that. All this utility has been promising to roll out. It's just not happening, and the price is continuing to fall. Let me just have a sip of water. Now, Kenneth, he made a video on Saturday. What was it? He was saying how we're going to achieve a $10 drip. I sat through the entire video, and at not one point did anything of what he was saying make any sense whatsoever. How does he honestly expect drip to go to $10? He's talking about this when Drip Drop Draw comes out, because he likes to talk about buy pressure, sell pressure, and graphs. But he believes that when Drip Drop Draw comes out, there's going to be so much buy pressure that it's just going to send the price up to $10. Does he not think that if this thing were to start, if it were to go to 50 cents or even $1, that people are going to start taking profits, and that would in turn, cause some sell pressure? Does he not understand that? I don't understand. I really just don't understand the mindset of the man. He also made a video. Let me bring the screenshot across so you can see him. I imagine in this instance he was out and about with accumulating pigs, and he's had to take a break because he needed to report some bullish news to his fans. So he's in the car, probably. He was probably servicing one of his pigs, and he's probably had to say to, look, give me 5 minutes, my people need to hear from me. And he was saying he was in a secret location, and someone had told him some inside information that Drip Drop Draw was coming. They're like, come on, Kenneth, you're a young man, just enjoy yourself, step away from the screen for a minute. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what's been going on with Kenneth. As for Lee, I can only imagine he's very drunk, because I've not heard from him for a while. That's all I really wanted to say, is that people need to start calling out the obvious issues with this project. And this developer, he's stringing you all along. I called him a tantric developer the other day, in that he's, really, really, really likes to take his time. And it's getting to the stage where, in my opinion, it's fairly obvious he's taking the piss and nothing is ready to go. And you've got these people like Ray and Stunner who've got all these max wallets, and they're moving their drip around and claiming and telling people that claiming is bad behaviour, when in actual fact that's what they're doing. It's all it's just a massive shit show from what I can see. Some people are doing well out of it, but people like me, who, as I'll show you again, my wallet, I've got no referrals, no nothing. This is just, all I've ever done is buy drip and compounded, and never claimed a single penny. I'm 76 days from max wallet. The dollar value keeps going down. I'd expect it when I do reach max wallet, it'll probably be worth about $500 if nothing changes. So it will be a complete waste of 18 months or however long it's going to take to get there. So what I would say is, some of you need to get your heads out of the sand and accept there are some major issues with this project and stop listening to people that will just lie to you through their teeth for their own financial benefit. They won't address the real issues. They just, all they can say is bullish, 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 and it's just what they should be saying is bullshit, 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 bullshit. I'm running out of things to say now, but yeah, I'll link the video to the bystander effect down below, and I recommend you watch it, because I see that as what's going on with the drip community, because people are just refusing to accept there's an issue. So they're just pretending it's all okay when it's not. What it needs is people like Drip Coach and anyone else that's pointing out the issues to raise their voice, stick their head above the parapet and say, look, there's a problem here. The more people that do that, then the more pressure the developer will feel to actually roll something out, because at the moment things are pretty terrible within this ecosystem. Go to CoinMarketCap and look at the comments on there, and you'll see. I would go and Drip Telegram, but I got banned there from asking a simple question. So sorry, I know it's a bit of a rambling video, but I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for your time. I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye for now.